Kaori Lopez has lived in all different parts of the world. But when she got to Peñasco, Kaori sunk some really deep roots. As a teacher for many years, she drew on her experiences to impart to her students both a sense of the importance of place and the need for awareness of global issues. Kaori also understands that historic buildings form an important part of our cultural heritage. For the last 5 years, she's been involved with the Peñasco Valley Historical Preservation Society, which is working to rehab the historic St. Anthony's Parochial School building, which opened 100 years ago this year. And it will be the centerpiece of a heritage plaza. The intent is for the building to again serve the community now and for the next 100 years. The place that has had such an impact over time on the children of Peñasco will continue to root them in that very special community. Congratulations, Kaori.
Well, I have a written speech, but normally I don't. But anyway, Peñasco's in the house. And part of my speech actually ties to the elderly folks of our community who are so fun and mischievous so that was later in my speech. But anyway, buenas tardes. It's just an honor to be here tonight, and I feel like I went through a lot of psychological turmoil getting this award because I see all the beautiful, wonderful women in my community who do so much, and they uplift their families and their communities and their homes. And so I just want to give a shout out to all those women tonight. And just a thank you to Taos News for honoring our women and all of the wonderful sponsors. And I just want to say I just always feel so deeply blessed and privileged to be in Peñasco. I mean, my husband brought, I ended up there through marriage. I say always married into Peñasco. But I feel like I'm just so blessed to do the work of the Peñasco Historical Preservation Society. And sort of as Mary talked about, I treasure the relationships there more than anything. And I feel like my life is so blessed because of those relationships. And so this was a part I love learning from the elders in the community who share their stories, often with mischievous joy, and whose strong bonds with friends are deeply connected and lifelong. And I feel like one of our dearest, our friends Edith and Sister Ada, they're going through a tough time right now. And they've been lifelong friends with my comadre Kaori Lopez, and they're also been the force behind the PVHPS. But I'm so thankful to Future Focused Education, who gave the PVHPS a grant to work with the schools. And so I love coming in a more flexible manner, and I love the youth there. I feel like I go in there and they have wit. They're funny, and they're very intelligent. The youth of Peñasco are very intelligent young folks. But they're finding their place in the world. And as I understand from stories of the community, the strength and pride of the community has traditionally come from working together, as Mary brought up, and helping each other. And I hope that our work with PVHPS reflects that spirit as we collaborate with other groups in the community, like Mas Comunidad, Hogs and Heifers, the Knights of Columbus, El Centro, all those groups. I find that we're coming together, and that's how we're going to be stronger. And stronger to create. And for us, our vision is to turn the San Anthony School into a gathering space where we can recreate those platforms where people can come together and have pancake breakfasts or platicas where they can come and joke in Spanish or whatever. But I also want to give a huge thank you to my husband, who I adore, and he he's very reserved. But anyway, through his support, I've been able to. The speech was going to be more concise and less funny, but I've been able to really commit to this project because of all of his support. And also, I couldn't be more delighted to work with my son Jose on a daily basis. And also be able to spend a lot of my time being a grandma to Lorencita, Jose Donicio, and Lluvia Beatriz. I also can't leave out my dear comadre, Kaori Lopez, who I love so much, and she's definitely my partner in crime. And lastly, I just keep coming back to the expression, you are as good as everybody else, but not better than. And that expression helps me remember to speak with confidence and conviction, but also it's a powerful reminder to me to have humility and really listen to what others have to share. And I couldn't be more grateful for my life. Gracias a ustedes.